sunrise paints a desert rose, a lonely kind of hue, like the ache inside my bones, missing you. Miles of highway stretching far beneath the Texas sky, each passing car a whisper of goodbye. Oh, Lone Star Side, carried on the western wind, a melody of what has been and what might have been. This Texas heart beats slow and deep, a rhythm of despair, lost in dreams I couldn't keep, a love beyond compare. Remember nights on Galveston Bay, the moon a silver dime. Now just the waves that roll and sway, marking the passage edge of time. The blue bonnets bloom and feel so white, a beauty bittersweet, a memory I cannot hide, a love I can't repeat. Oh, Lone Star Side, carried on the western wind, a melody of what has been and what might have been. This Texas heart beats slow and deep, a rhythm of despair, lost in dreams I couldn't keep, a love beyond compare. Maybe someday down the line, where the Palo Duro lies, this lonely star of mine will find the brightest skies. Oh, Lone Star Side, carried on the western wind, a melody of what has been and what might have been. This Texas heart beats slow and deep, a rhythm of despair, lost in dreams I couldn't keep, a love beyond compare. Just a lone star side, fading in the Texas night, hoping for a morning light to make everything alright. Fields of azure, a painter's dream, stretching far as the eye can gleam. Along the roadways a vibrant hue, a springtime spectacle fresh and new. The Texas landscape adorned in blue, a sight that captures me and you. They call them blue bonnets, a gentle name like bonnets of old, shielding from the sun's flame. Pioneer women with grace and with pride wore colors so similar side by side. But here in this beauty, a whisper of sorrow, a feeling of absence that dawns with the morrow. A stillness descends as the blue waves unfold, a story of longing yet to be told. Blue bonnet tears falling like dew on petals of sapphire, a melancholy dew, a symbol of Texas, a pride and of grace, and a sadness resides in this beautiful space. Blue bonnet tears, a silent refrain, echoing whispers of joy and of pain. A legend unfolds in each delicate bloom, a heart touched by sorrow beneath the Texas moon. Oh, the Texas moon. Oh, they speak alone. They speak of a maiden in times long ago, when drought gripped the land and the rivers ran low. She who is alone with the spirit so brave offered her treasure, the great spirit to save. A doll made of corn husk with flowers so bright, a most prized possession held tight through the night. Upon the high hilltop a fire she made, her sacrifice given, no longer afraid. The ashes she scattered with a sorrowful sigh, as hope for her people ascended on high. And when the sun rose, a miracle bloomed, fields of blue bonnets dispelling the gloom. So in every blue petal a sacrifice lies, a story of courage reflected in our eyes. Perhaps these blue tears that silently fall, remember that offering answering freedom's call. Bonnet tears falling like dew on petals of sapphire, a melancholic view, a symbol of Texas, a pride and a grace, yet a sadness resides in this beautiful space. Blue bonnet tears, a silent refrain, echoing whispers of joy and of pain. A legend unfolds in each delicate bloom, a heart touched by sorrow beneath the text. Yes, these blooms are resilient, they rise every year through harsh Texas weather, conquering all fear. They thrive in the rocky soil, testament true to the strength that can blossom in shades of deep blue. Like the spirit of Texans enduring and bold, these flowers return a story to be told. So maybe these tears are not solely of grief, but a cleansing, a solace, a sweet relief. Like the winter rains needed for springtime's display, perhaps sorrow allows new beauty each day. Blue bonnet tears falling like dew on petals of sapphire, a melancholic view, a symbol of Texas, a pride and a grace, yet a sadness resides in this beautiful space. Blue bonnet tears, a silent refrain, echoing whispers of joy and of pain. A legend unfolds in each delicate bloom, a heart touched by sorrow beneath the Texas moon. Whoa. Treasure of Texas, this vibrant display, a feeling of home at the close of the day. The blue bonnets linger, the blood-o tune. The horizon bled a sepia stain, from Texas plains to Nebraska's grain. High winds howled a mournful tune beneath the sky that knew no moon. The land once promised cracked and dry, as choking dust clouds filled the sky. For years the rains refused to fall, answering only to the wind's harsh call. We plowed the prairies deep and wide, forgetting nature's patient strive, encouraged by a nation's need to plant more wheat, to sow the seed. But the hungry earth, stripped bare and raw, unleashed its fury without a flaw. The weight of dust, a heavy shroud, descended on the weary crowd. Oh, this dust bowl heart, it beats in time, with memories etched in grit and grime. A landscape scarred, a spirit strong, where hope and sorrow both belong. Through blinding storms and sun-scorched days, a resilience in our memory stays. This dust bowl heart, forever true, remembers what we all went through. We packed our meager worldly goods and followed westward winding roads, from Oklahoma's barren fields to California's promised yields. They called us Okies, though some came from Kansas dust and whispered name. We sought a haven, a place to rest from the relentless dusty test. But golden dreams turned quickly gray as prejudice blocked our weary way. In crowded camps we huddled tight, facing hardship day and night. The furrowed valleys, rich and green, held little comfort for the unseen. We toiled for pennies, backs bent low, beneath the California glow. This dust bowl heart, it beats in time, with memories etched in grit and grime. A landscape scarred, a spirit strong, where hope and sorrow both belong. Through blinding storms and sun-scorched days, a resilience in our memory stays. This dust bowl heart, forever true, remembers what we all went through. But even in the darkest hour, a flicker of hope retained its power. The rains returned to gentle grace, washing the dust from time and space. New ways of farming learned with pain helped heal the wounded earth again. The land no scarred that can mend, a testament that life can bend, but not always break beneath the strain of hardship, loss, and driving rain. This Dust Bowl heart, it beats in time, with memories etched in grit and grime. A landscape scarred, a spirit strong, where hope and sorrow both belong. Through blinding storms and sun-scorched days, remembers what we all went through. Songs we sang, the stories told, of black blizzards brave and bold. A legacy etched in dust and tears, reminded through the passing years. This Dust Bowl heart, though weathered worn, carries the strength of every storm. The stadium stands, a silhouette against the fading light, where once a roar would echo through the Texas night. The painted bleachers, row on empty row, remember crowds that used to brightly glow. A hush descends, a stillness in the air, unlike the vibrant energy that once was there. The echoes of the past, a legend often told, of Friday night's fierce battles, brave and bold. Fathers, brothers, grandfathers, their triumphs live in lore, but this generation's chapter now closes the door. The brotherhood that bound them under those luminous beams now scatters with the dawn, like long forgotten dreams. Friday night lights fade, a slow and gentle dim, the roar of the crowd, a distant fading hymn. Glory like the sunset must eventually descend, leaving memories behind until the very end. The scent of popcorn lingers, a phantom on the breeze, a whisper of the cheering through the silent aging trees. School colors, once a vibrant, unifying sight, now muted in the twilight, surrendering to the night. The band's last note has vanished, the cheerleader's sway exists only in the stories of a brighter yesterday. The running back swift motion towards that painted line, a frozen frame in memory, a victory that used to shine. The tension in the final seconds, the breathless hopeful gaze, now just the tale recounted from those long gone hallowed days. The players leave the small town, each on a separate track, their high school glory fading, no turning, looking back. The weight of expectation, the pressure to succeed, now lifts as they confront the wider world's true need. Like fertile land that's overplowed, slowly turns to dust. The vibrancy of Friday night surrenders as it must. More than just a football game, a prom that had good thighs, a shared experience etched in moments meant to last. Though the stadium stands empty beneath the moon's soft glow, the spirit of those Friday nights continues still to flow. Friday night lights fade, but the warmth of those connections remains a gentle ember in hearts and recollections. The horizon bled a sepia stain from Texas plains to Nebraska's grain. High winds howled a mournful tune beneath the sky that knew no moon. The land once promised cracked and dry as choking dust clouds filled the sky. For years the rains refused to fall, answering only to the wind's harsh call. We plowed the prairies deep and wide, forgetting nature's patient stride, encouraged by a nation's need to plant more wheat to sow the seed. But the hungry earth, stripped bare and raw, unleashed its fury without a flaw. The weight of dust, a heavy shroud, descended on the weary crowd, sweating like a sinner in church under a silent sky. A guilty feeling in the heart as the dry winds whisper by. We asked too much, we took too fast from land that gave its all. Now the dust devils dance and mock, answering nature's call. The sun beat down on fields of brown where once the green grass grew. Each gust of wind a painful sting, a reminder of what we put it through. Our prayers went up unanswered still to a heaven stark and bare. The silence stretched a heavy cloak, a burden hard to bear. We saw our dreams turn into dust, our hopes just blow away. And in that stillness we could feel the price we had to pay. Oh, sweating like a sinner in church under a silent sky. A guilty feeling in the heart as the dry winds whisper by. We asked too much, we took too fast from land that gave its all, gave the star. Some folks packed up and headed west for California's shore, but in our hearts a heavy weight for the land we'd known before. We stayed and fought with calloused hands to heal the wounded ground, and in the quiet of the storm a different strength we found. Oh, sweating like a sinner in church under a silent sky. A guilty feeling in the heart as the dry winds whisper by. We asked too much, we took too fast from land that gave its all. Now the dust devils dance and mock. The silent sky still watches on as seasons come and go. A lesson learned in dust and pain, a seed that we must sow. To treat the earth with gentle hands and listen to its plea, so no more sinners sweat in church beneath the silent sky.